I want to start a conversation with you about the hope that I have as a member of the church. What is the gospel? Let's start from the beginning, but to talk about the beginning, we actually have to talk about the end. What is the target toward which our world is aimed? Now, here's a word for the day: telos. It's just a fancy word having to do with the intended end of a thing. What is the telos, or the intended end or purpose of the world we find ourselves in? Incarnation, the joining of divinity with creatureliness, that creation would experience the unceasing procession of God's attributes into the world for its vitalization, its ordering, that it might become sacred, that it might become more real. The world you and I find ourselves in is not a cacophony of inert matter, but is a haunted world, intersecting and overlapping with a spiritual world that gives shape to the world that we see. Our world is being moved toward marriage, to be scooped up in the life of God, to be joined to Him, to be found in His presence forever. And the world is built in such a way that it is compatible with the divine life. It's like a sponge. Matter is made to be receptive to visitation, to the action of God. Contrast this with a certain framework which collapses God and creation into one another, that they are one and the same thing, rather than God and creature being distinct from one another, beholding one another, embracing one another. Or consider the difference between this proposition and a way of understanding the world which sees two equal but opposite forces at work. Perhaps two divine powers at odds with each other, or God at odds with the world, such that the created world is not compatible with God's presence. In this case, God would have to displace matter to come near to it, or the world would be doomed to die apart from God. But the hope I have is this: that the world we find ourselves in is made for incarnation, to be scooped up in the life of God, not losing our creatureliness, but finding our life in Him, becoming full, substantial, real in His presence, like a child growing in the womb of his mother, or like a flower opening up in the rays of the sun. Those are imperfect analogies, I know. But there is a peculiar way in which the scriptures, the sacred texts of the church, present the creation of the world and its purpose. So let's go there next. I'll see you next week.